system which was designed for the industrial age. You know, to get mass production, get workers who would come out. But our parents told us, go to school, work hard, study, so you come out and do what? Get a job. But today, there are no jobs. The narrative needs to change. And our school system is being designed without taking into cognizance the skills, the potentials of every individual child. You know, we have a system that is designed for everyone. So you bring 100 children or 50 children, put them in a class, and give them the same thing. So these children are being taught to memorize and just to pass exams. Schools are not teaching children to think or how to think. They are teaching them what to think. So you have children who are going to school but come out as robots. And today, robots are going to take over all the jobs. If you're aware of what's going on in the technology ecosystem, you see that the future of jobs will change. And if children are not prepared for the future, we're going to have a huge crisis. Today, we have huge rates of unemployment. We have huge rates of underemployment. But we are not preparing to mitigate the huge crisis that's going to come ahead. You know, and so I'm going to just show a few examples of some of our kids whose lives can be changed. And these are just examples of few kids that reflect the larger spectrum of children across the continent and across this nation. This is Solomon. Didn't go to school until we met him in 2012. In 2013, he had never, ever stepped his foot outside his community. And we went for a swimming competition with children from Corona, Lagos Preparatory. Just name it. He comes from Makoko. And by the time they blew the whistle, in 2 seconds, he was at the end of the water. The other kids were still trying to find their foot. But guess what? He was not on his lane. He came out on the last lane. That is the potential, but this child is going to be forced to go to school and study maths and English and 18 different subjects because that is what the education system has forced us to put our children to. That was him lifting the trophy with several other children. That is Tiziano. She's over there as well. They're all there. At the age of 3, she started paddling the canoe, going to fetch water, at the age of 3. And all of them almost go through those same experiences from Makoko to Sogunro to Epe to Takwa Bay. Across these countries, we have children who are filled with lots of amazing potentials, but they are limited by our educational system. She can be a professional kayaker, winning gold medalists at the Olympics for us. But she's forced to spend 16 years of her life in a system where she comes out without remembering what she was taught, because she was taught to memorize and pass exams rather than learning to be innovative and proffer solutions to the issues around her community. That's Good Luck. Also over there, primary 6. We had the GMD of Access Bank visit us during the Children's Day. And Good Luck said, Uncle Lotto, this is a very important person that is coming to see us. I want to make a pair of shoes for him. He's learned how to make shoes. And in 24 hours, Good Luck made that pair of shoes and presented it to Mr. Herbert Wigwe. He was so excited, he promised all of them laptops. And promised Good Luck 100,000 naira. which he gave to him, and every day good luck comes and says, I want 10,000 naira from that money. I want 15,000 naira from that money. And I'm sure he would have spent that money completely right now. But beyond all of that, our goal is to keep on supporting them to make sure they realize their fullest potential. And that was then when he invited them to his office as well. Amazing children. You can even see someone we say she's blown. Sharon. She's on CNN. Most of you would have seen Abisoye's video, the girls coding. Sharon is one of our pioneer beneficiaries, 2012. And amazingly, she's a very bright girl, very bright. In fact, she passed all her papers, had over 12 A's in her junior WAEC. Extremely smart. But similar issues with education. And she finished the primary school. Some of our friends in Teach a Girl gave her support. She went into secondary school, and then Girls Coding came and took it further and taught her how to code. Today, Sharon has built an app that gets people to buy fishes from Makoko community anywhere in Lagos. And I think you all need to patronize her. In fact, I was speaking to Abisoye the other day and asking her when the voting will start so that we can push it and ensure that money comes to Nigeria. The first time a CNN hero is being nominated from Nigeria. I think they deserve a round of applause. The last, I think, is Jolemo. A very, very, amazing young boy. I wouldn't want to talk about his story because I don't want to be emotional up here. But he doesn't have his father, he doesn't have his mother. And he wakes up in the morning, he has to go and get wood for his grandmother to prepare what will be sold that day. He goes to school, he comes back.